Oh, he needs some loving. Yes, he does.
Ooh, it's great to be alive. Ooh, it's great to be left tonight. Ooh, it's great to be alive tonight.
Hey, what is up? I am out here checking on my garden, and it has been just about a month since my last update. It has been extremely hot the past couple of days with no rain, so everything's kind of wilty, but things are growing, and I just thought that I would share it with you. So come on, let's see what's growing on. Alright, we're out here by the mailbox, and some of the things that I planted this year have taken pretty good. We've got a false indigo that's doing pretty good right here, and this is the moss rose, and this is the globe thistle. It's still doing really well. I've got some white bee balm right here. Oh, and I totally screwed up because I was weeding and I pulled it out, but it looks like it's going to make it. But that makes me so mad. And let's see, this is cinnamon basil. It's a type of Thai basil. I may have told you guys it was Thai last time, but it's definitely cinnamon basil. And then my borage is still doing good. And the basil that last time I showed you that Kenan had stepped on is back in full force, so it's looking good. This moss rose is also blooming really well. Then over here my marigolds are doing well, and we've got a morning glory that is going up my pole here. Over here is my tree of shame. As you can see, it is all weeded out. I really need to get in here and work, but look, I had a bad storm and it broke my beautiful bird bath. I'm just heartbroken. I can't bring myself to pull it out yet. And it knocked over my moss rose here. But the only thing that's really good going on over here is I've got this, which is a hosta, that is growing really, really well, and it's beautiful. It's going to be beautiful, and I love the fact that it's going to make it. My cat just jumped through here, but look, this is my money bush, and remember I told you it bloomed really pretty white? Well, here it's blooming again. I couldn't believe it, but I harvested a lot of the seeds already, and these are what it looks like. So I'm going to let these go to seed and keep them on the bush, and then I will show you afterwards when it blooms out and makes the seed pods. Well, it looks like this, but these are the seeds, okay? And then the sides come off, and then these are the seeds, but there's a thing in the middle that's like that, so it's all white. So I just chopped them all off so I could harvest them indoors, but you can actually just stand at the bush and get all the seeds off, and then you're left with that real pretty white. Alright, let's move on. Alright, we're walking up on the vegetable garden here, and we got some green beans going on here I need to pick, and they're looking a little rusty. Especially these are bush beans, and they're looking really rusty. They're not liking the heat, but I got some vines here that are putting out some blooms, so I'll get some more. And with green beans, you plant them every couple of weeks so that you'll get more. And I got some growing down here, so it's looking pretty good. Over here are my tomatoes, and they are blooming really well, except for this one, which has given up the ghost on me. I don't know if he just got too hot or what, but I'll have to harvest the tomatoes off him and probably pull him up. Sad, but all along the top here we got fairy melons, and it's just taken over. So cool. Right in the middle we got some cinnamon basil, and then we got some ground cherries over here, and it's still giving us a lot of produce, so that's good. Then the pepper garden is doing really well. We've gotten several peppers, and see, they're doing really good. And this is arugula, and it is blooming. So I'm going to let it bloom and seed itself. But yeah, they're doing really well. And then over here, we got a tomato that decided to spring up, and I just left it. And then these are all really doing well. The little grapes are doing good, except for I need to weed over here. And this is balsam. I called them Johnny Jump Ups last time, but it's balsam. Most people call a different flower a Johnny Jump Up, so that's why I kind of put the thing on it. But we've got some lovely anise hyssop over here, and we got a bee hanging out. Hey, buddy. Hey, dude. You all right? Yeah. Oh, he needs some loving. Yes, he does. Over here at the stop sign, we have blooming on the right over here is either apple mint or pineapple mint. It just really depends on who you say. And then the powwow echinacea is about played out, but now we have beautiful black-eyed Susans. Where you going, Rocky? So beautiful. And then there's me. And over here, we don't really have anything blooming very much. We've got some rosemary that's doing good. This is rosemary, and then that's sage. Put my basket down. That's sage. This is rosemary. Over here is bee balm, mostly purple, some red. And then this is a cypress vine, and I got it kind of started late, but it blooms really red flowers that hummingbirds love. My thyme is blooming, and this little echinacea is doing a little bit better, but I'm going to have to move it. And my Cheyenne spirit is blooming. Oh, I've wanted this plant forever. Here's a close-up of my ground cherries, and the way that you harvest them is you take them and you shake them and then the ripe ones will fall off. See? And then you just pick them up, and they got these little husks on them, and you just pop them out, and there's this little berry, and they taste just like pineapple. They're so good. Here comes Rocky back into the yard. Hello, Rockosaurus. Alright, we're at the side of the house now, and this is the pumpkin. It's doing really good. And this is my winter savory. Yes, winter. And then some more black-eyed Susans. And then my beautiful maypop, or as some people call it, passion flower, is blooming. I still don't see any fruits, but I'm still hopeful. And these right here are sunchokes, also known as Jerusalem artichokes, and they're like little sunflowers, so they'll bloom. And this is the bane of my life. These are 4 o'clocks, and you cannot get rid of them. This is my Shasta daisy, looking a little worse for wear. But yeah, and then I still never did pull up that nightshade. And there's more nightshade over here. And then my beautiful mountain mint. And last time I said this was primrose, and it's not. It's actually rose campion, and it's pretty much played out for this year. Over here we have my little rose garden and my fence that Kenna knocked down. And I gotta fix it, but it's just been too hot. But I still got a little bit of flesh of little roses here. And I've had a couple of white roses in the back. It's called a sugar rose, and some yellow roses back here. And then we got echinacea, which is going to seed, and I will leave that for the birds. And it's just about time for me to harvest the roots, which is what you use with echinacea. This is my false indigo, and it's looking a little wilted right now. And then we got wormwood, who seems to really like it right here, which is good. We got the world's tiniest thistle plant right there. And then we got, I can't remember if this, I think this is cinnamon basil. No, that's regular basil. It looks like, that's weird. Alright, this is my mullein, which I was so excited about. It is bloomed, it's starting to go to seed, and I need to harvest it soon. Probably may have even waited a little bit too long, but I need to do that. This is my lion's ear. It's doing okay. This is some oregano. It's doing good, except for it's got some weeds in the middle. This is just a regular thistle. And then I've got a beautiful passion fruit growing right here. So that'll be great. My sweet wormwood is doing really good. Surprised it didn't push out. I guess I'll just have to wait till next year. My globe thistle is still hanging on. It'll probably bloom next year. And then we got my little sunflower here. Looks like it's getting ready to open. These are perennial sunflowers. Another sunflower. And then, ta-da! We got this guy. Yay! And then this was my Easter lily. This is my butterfly bush. And then we come around here, and this is a, I don't remember what I planted there. I guess we'll find out. It's either some kind of gourd or some kind of squash. And then this little guy. Isn't he so happy? Beautiful. This is my hazelnut still hanging in there. And this is my apple tree. And I need to get in here and do some work. But yeah, it's got some really nice apples on it. But as you can see right here, this is rust. And it's just because it's just so hot and humid here, it's hard to control in fruit trees and all that unless you just laid them with chemicals, which I refuse to do. Oh well, c'est la vie. This is my little elderberry bush, which I'm still so very excited about. And then we walk down here, and this is my dogwood, which I thought had died, and yet it has put out new leaves. So let that be a lesson to you. You just never know. All right, let's go look at my garden of shame. Welcome to the front herb garden. This is my garden of shame, because I have not had a chance to get out here and do anything, and this gets a lot of full sun, so I don't really want to work out in the full sun when it's 97 degrees. But this is river oats, and it has also become a bane of my existence, and I'm ripping that sucker out. This is Greek oregano, and then this is regular oregano, and usually there's little tiny bees all around it, but they must have went in for the night. As you can see all through here, I've got river oak growing, which is why I'm pulling it up. My beautiful daylily is paid out. All my mints are going to seed. And then look, this is just nothing but weeds. This looks just weeds, and well, some of it's mint, but just grass. And then that stupid river oak, just awful. And then back here, that purple you see is clary sage, and it's a beautiful plant, but man, it's just falling over and getting all leggy. Awful. And then you come over here, and look, that's just nothing but grass. That's just embarrassing. But right here is a new plant to me this year. It's called pumpkin on a stick, and it's actually a little eggplant, but they look like little tiny pumpkins next to a gigantic piece of grass. Our hops is right back there. Bing! And it has not taken off like I figured it would. It's supposed to grow like 20 feet quickly, but it did not. So maybe next year, because it is perennial. But yeah, I need to get in here and weed. Hope to get some of that done tomorrow, because no baseball tomorrow. Walking down here to check on the fishies, and I cannot see them because, oh, there's one. I see one. Do you see him? Hey guy. Oh, I see the other one's back there. He's right there, and there's one. But yeah, looking a little murky today. I'm surprised that this is so full still, because we have not gotten a lot of rain. Oh look, that's that redbud tree I still have never pulled out. Okay, all right, we're on the back 40 now, as Jeremy likes to call it. These are tomatoes, and there's lots of ripe tomatoes in there that I need to pick, but I already watered. And do not touch tomatoes when they're wet. It spreads disease. These are my cantaloupes. And then I got a pumpkin that's just about ripe right there. But as I was watering tonight, I noticed that they are overcome with squash bugs. So I think I've lost them. Not much I can do at this point without just drenching them with chemicals, which I refuse to do. Back here we've got some amaranth, and we've got this beautiful gourd, which is a birdhouse gourd. And this one over here, the little one right here, is a loofah gourd. Yeah, and then way over there in the distance, can you see it? The red thing, that's love. No, that's just a regular amaranth. Love Lies Bleeding is right there. It's about played out, but yeah, the celery's in there, spaghetti squash is in there, but yeah, we probably lost them. Oh. This is my little ginkgo tree. It's about 2 years old now. It's doing good. It'll be interesting to find out if this is a male or a female. Female ones really stink if there's any kind of male nearby to fertilize them. So we will see. We're up here on the deck now. I don't think I showed you guys this last time, but this is my little thing of thistles. It's just regular thistle. This is calendula, and then this is a cypress vine, and then this is one of those pumpkins on a stick, and that is my mop drying out. But yeah, this is my little deck area, and it's kind of messy right now. But yeah, this is my little salad garden. It's about played out. It's got some basil left in there and some sorrel, and then for some reason we got a false indigo growing in there. A little bit of arugula too. Okay, that's it for the garden tour. I'm going to get out here and work tomorrow. I've got the whole day to work if it doesn't rain. No baseball, like I said. Looking forward to getting some work done. As you can see, it's very hot. As you see, my face is melting right off of me. It's very hot here in Tennessee. Very humid. Not Florida humid. Not Southern Georgia humid, but humid nonetheless. But I will talk to you guys later. If you enjoyed your time here with me and you would like to be informed of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. It will let you know when I have a new video available. You can also catch me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook, CornerLot Life, all one word. And I try to update those a little bit more regular than my videos. A little behind on my videos. Hopefully by the time you see this, it'll be really close to July 20th. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Well, I think I'll head to Knoxville to see some friends of mine.